What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we're back with another video. This one's interesting. Got a request on my Google form from my guy Peter from the Netherlands. Shout out to the Netherlands. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ik ben daar. You know, I'm Dar. But we here with how became a Hollywood actor, the Dutch Giant. Now, I know of Andre the Giant. You know, I know of the Big Show, Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know how big this guy is, but those are some giants that I'm familiar with. You know, I'm a fan of basketball, fan of WWE. So we finna see how big this guy is, because he's the Dutch Giant. And from my understanding, everybody in the Netherlands are already super tall. So that's gonna be major right there. That's already major right there. So this guy gotta be huge if he's a giant out of all those tall people. But we finna jump into this. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send down those recommendations. Hey, let's jump into it. Let's see. Oh, he's a nutritionist too. What? He was in that movie? Alright, my guy, this guy's
how
big.
I became an actor? This is my story.
That guy's huge. Gosh. Born
my story
as a
already
giant.
starts when I was a baby. I was born 60 centimeters in length, while an average baby is 50 centimeters. I was even born too early and too big for the incubator. On the age of 14, I reached a height of 2 meters, a head taller than my teachers. So I really wanted to know how tall I would become. They made an X-ray photo in the hospital and they estimated a length of 2 meter 10. Well, on the age of 17, I was 2 meter 10 and fully grown at the age of 19 with 2 meter 18 and 7 foot 2. They were wrong.
Dang.
Being 2 meter 18 at the age of 19 made me very insecure. I mean, the first reason is that people just couldn't stop staring.
Yeah, that guy is huge. He should have been in WWE. But this is crazy, because most 7-footers, they're usually like real skinny. I know he probably started off skinny, but my guy looked pretty fit to be 7'2". He looked like average height.
People just couldn't stop staring at me wherever I went. And the second reason is that because I was growing 4 centimeters a month, I was so skinny that when I looked in the mirror, it felt like a curse. I wasn't happy. I mean,
dang, yeah.
I knew that I couldn't change people staring at me, but I could do something about this body. I didn't go to the gym to become a bodybuilder, but I wanted to follow the lifestyle of a bodybuilder to see changes in the mirror, to become more happy about how I looked.
Dang.
I just needed information how to start. I started reading books, I started reading bodybuild forums, I even watched
I need to follow this guy.
Eating all his meals and followed his lifestyle. And it started a journey of 8 years of training and eating. And from year to year, in those 8 years, I gained 70 kilos. When I reached the weight of 150 kilos, I looked in the mirror and I think I broke that curse. I was happy about how I looked.
Dang. This guy's jacked. I definitely feel those insecurities, because I was pretty tall. I grew pretty fast. I'm 6'2", 6'3" on a good day, which is every day. But I grew pretty fast because I was like 5'2" in 7th grade. And 8th grade, I grew to like 5'10", 5'11". Then my freshman year, I was like 6'1". Then by the time I was a senior, that's when I finally slowed down. I finally grew like 2 more inches to like 6'3" on a good day, you know, which is every day. But this is major. I'm trying to get like this guy, because I'm a little slim, if y'all ain't noticed. You know, I ain't jacked like him, but I'm approaching 30, so maybe I can learn something from him.
The bigger I got, the more food I needed. I mean, I was eating 7 times a day and preparing 7 meals every day.
Dang.
I was spending a lot of time in the kitchen and I didn't want it anymore. Well, lucky me, I had a family member that worked in a meat factory. They were making ready-to-eat chicken dices, and I just put them in my freezer in portions of 200 grams. And when my gym friends heard about it, they all wanted it, and that was the start of Muscle Meat, because they were buying it every weekend from my house.
Wow.
Now, 6 years later, I have over 250 products that are convenient.
That's amazing.
Good in pricing, healthy, clean, and shipping to Germany, Netherlands, Belgium. So basically, I
need to
created
check
my
this
own
out.
supermarket. I always had my own food with me wherever I went. It just
That's
brought my
major.
bodybuilding to a whole new level.
This guy is big, man. I can't get over that.
Muscle meat was such an important step in my life to becoming an actor. It gave me time off. I mean, if I had an office job, I just couldn't go to a casting or to recording for TV. And because I was my own boss, I could plan my own time. I signed up for 6 free agencies online in the Netherlands and just waited, and I got a few calls. You know, one was for a soap in the Netherlands, Good Times, Bad Times. I did a commercial called Road Guard for an insurance company. I was on Comedy Central for a commercial. I even got a part as Lurch from the Addams Family for a comedy show on TV. And the thing about these types of roles is that I got experience behind the camera, and the more experience I got, the more fun it became.
Yeah,
But
get better with time, get better with
No
time.
lines, and I wanted to do more. And then it happened. I got a phone call from Tall People Club Netherlands that Nina Gold Casting, which is a very famous agency in the UK, was looking for the new Chewbacca for Star Wars.
Wow.
And Chewbacca is like a 7'2", bear. If I don't know how to describe it.
It's a
But it was
Chewbacca.
Star Wars,
I don't even know what Chewbacca is other than a Chewbacca.
Yeah, bear. If I don't know how to describe it. But it was Star Wars. I mean, a
That's
movie. I could do
major.
a casting for a movie. I did the casting, I sent the video, and 2 weeks later I got a phone call telling me that Disney did not pick me because I was too broad in my shoulders, and they didn't.
What?
And Chewbacca's very slim, so they didn't want a bodybuilding Chewbacca, which makes sense. But
Yeah.
I got hunger for movies. I mean, I was applying for a movie that went worldwide, and that was the moment I realized, damn, I need to continue this. Maybe I can get into movies and be on the white screen.
Yeah. Man, this is pretty inspirational, man.
Quick and simple scheduling app.
Man, this is amazing, man. This guy's an inspiration already. And we just 5 minutes in. I ain't gonna lie, would have loved to see my guy fight Big Show or the Great Khali in the WWE though.
So I set myself a new goal. I want to be in a movie released worldwide in the cinemas. And the first thing I did was look at my competition. Are there any giants out there who are
Not
active?
really, I don't think.
And I found around 8 of them. For example, we have Martin Ford, Hafner
Okay, I've
Bjornsson,
seen that guy. I've seen him.
Ian White, Spencer
I don't think I've
Wilding,
seen that guy.
and Nathan Jones.
Oh yeah, I like that
just
guy.
8
I like
of them,
that guy.
and I looked at all of them and I thought, wow, I'm actually bigger than all of them, so I got that going for me.
Yeah.
So what I didn't understand is how these giants got into these movies. I mean, you can't find them on Google, so how did they apply for such a role?
Right.
I thought I had this brilliant idea.
Same.
I'm gonna write every casting director I can find in the credits of the movies and show them how big I am. But that didn't work at all. I sent around 8 emails to 8 famous casting directors, but none of them replied. Not even a no, thank you for your email, nothing. So I called one of them, and a woman I got on the phone, and she said, well, sir, we get around 3,000 emails a day. This is not how it works. And before I could ask anything, I heard beep, beep, beep. Yes, I needed a new plan. So a few weeks later, I met Richard Weissman. He was a scout for the WWE, but also had a background in movies.
Come on now,
finances.
WWE.
And I got to talk to him, and he had this idea, why don't you go to the Cannes Film Festival? You're 7'2", people are going to see you, and it's all about movies there. So I went to France, Cannes Film Festival, with a man I just met. And we had 4 amazing days. I mean, we met directors, producers, I even got to walk on the red carpet.
That's major.
But when we got back, never had any calls, emails.
Dang.
Yeah, so I still had 0 success. So Richard had a new plan. A meeting with Mike Medavoy. One of his old contacts made it possible. I flew over to Los Angeles. I got into a room with the Mike Medavoy. And if you don't know him, he's a producer of Terminator 2, Shutter Island, maybe one of the biggest producers in Hollywood. Such an opportunity. And I talked to him for 1 hour, told him everything. I showed him my little things I did in Holland. And he was really honest with me. He said, Oliver, I see you got talent. You have something special with your body. I think it can work, but I really have to see that you can act in movies. I want you to go back to Europe, show up in some B movies, send it over to me, and maybe I can work them with you, but I can't put you on the spot here in Hollywood if I don't know if you can act. So it wasn't a yes, it wasn't a no. And I still met him.
Open opportunity.
So I had mixed feelings when I went home, but I was, of course, very happy. And I had a great time in Los Angeles. I met all kinds of people, like Kenneth Moger and Bradley Martin. It was great, but at the end, again, I got back to the Netherlands.
Dang.
And I was still nowhere. I didn't want to give up, and I came up with my final plan. Together with my girlfriend, I went to Comic-Con Utrecht. And for a special reason, because Spencer Wilding was there, one of the giants I talked earlier about. He was playing Darth Vader, being 2 meters. And I just wanted to ask him, how did you do it? I went up to him, we talked, and we had such an amazing conversation. And at the end he said, Oliver, listen, I think you're a great guy, and I don't see you as competition because you're so much taller, you would probably get other parts. Send me your portfolio and I'll pass them around and maybe something happens for you. Like, wow, you know, that was such a nice thing for him to say and do. And he really did it, because 2 weeks after, I got a phone call from Peter Bedrero. And Peter Bedrero is a stunt coordinator. He's, look on IMDb, I mean, Fast and Furious, Harry Potter, Star Wars.
There's some major movies.
This is ongoing. And he called me and he said, Oliver, I'm working on this horror movie and we need a giant over here who smacks everybody around in a crazy scene. And I said, yes, I got the job.
Hey, gotta say yes to that first. Man, that's amazing. You just never know who will just listen to you and believe in you and take that chance on you, man.
In a crazy
just
scene.
Never know.
I said, yes, I got the job. I was so happy because I tried so many things, flew all over the world just to get in a movie. And finally that moment was there. I was going to play in a movie. But it didn't end there. I went to Pinewood Studios where the film was recorded. Peter Bedrero learned me so much in 2 weeks. And I got that first experience in a movie, but it wasn't a movie that was going to appear in the cinema. And that was my goal, getting into a cinema movie worldwide. I talked to Peter and he said, Oliver, you need to continue this road. There's something about you, you're gonna do it. And
it looked like Triple H.
Because he had such a big background in big movies. And if somebody like that tells you that, that lights up the fire in you.
Yeah, I would have hired that guy though. I would have hired him.
I got to talk to Marsha. She's one of the lead actresses in the movie. And she said, you don't have an agent? I said, no. Why? I'm doing this all on my own. And she said, well, you need an agent. Casting directors are not talking to actors. It's just not how it works. Said, okay. And immediately she said, maybe I can do a good word for you at my agent. And I was like, yes, please. Yes, please do it.
All right,
that's what I was thinking, of course. 2 weeks after, her agent called me, Jason Marshall. A guy with 25 years of experience in movies like X-Men, and he didn't have a giant in the portfolio, and I needed an agent, at least that's what Marcia told me. So he told me that he would be looking for castings where they need someone tall. He would send them over to me and I would just upload the video and then we see what happens.
That's amazing, man. Dang, I gotta go find them now. I gotta watch the movies in. This is inspiring.
1 week later, I got an email from
Maleficent
him
too?
for Men in Black. Like, I couldn't believe that. I read the title, Men in Black. Like
what?
The first movie
I've seen that movie.
Is Men in Black. Okay. I recorded the video with my girlfriend. I showed it to my family, and everybody approved it. Sent it to Jason. Jason liked it, and then 2 weeks later, we heard I didn't get the part.
Oh, dang.
I did hear who got the part. It was Spencer Wilding, the Darth Vader, who gave me a chance on Comic-Con. So that was the best guy to lose to. I mean, who else do I want to lose to?
I was about to say, because I've seen that Man in Black.
He also was attending this casting. And then 1 week later, I got another casting for a cinema movie. It was Maleficent 2 with Angelina Jolie.
I haven't seen that one yet.
He's giving me 2 movies in 2 weeks' time.
Wow.
I uploaded the video, but I didn't get the part. Actually, nobody got the part because the role got scraped. But the positive thing was the casting director did see me, so it was still a win. Yeah, and then another casting. 1 week after Maleficent 2, I got a casting for Kingsman. I'm like,
oh, that's the new one. I haven't seen that one yet.
Okay, thank you, Jason.
I was just watching those.
Jason told me I had to fly over to England the next day and only bring my gym clothes with me as a preparation for the casting. I flew over, I went in the room, people were training, doing stunts, and one man came up to me and I recognized him from IMDb. This is the stunt coordinator, also from 300 and Wonder Woman and so many other good movies. And I was happy, but also scared. I'm like, whoa, is this guy going to check me out, how I do my casting? And yes, he was, because he told me, hi Oliver, nice to meet you. Today we're going to video 8 scenes with you. You're going to do kickboxing, weapon fighting, ground fighting. You're going to act how that you're being beat up. We're going to do stunts. You're going to see if you have a learning experience or that you can learn new things. And he just kept going on like, okay. First thing he asked is, do you need to warm up? And I was like, yes. And there was a reason for that. I want to get fully pumped before I got into all those videos. You know, that's a bodybuilding thing, getting the blood flow. Look at your fullest. So I warmed up, I got back. We did all those 8 videos and I was so tired. I mean, my bodybuilding trainings normally take an hour and this casting took me 4 hours.
Wow.
I was devastated. They totally killed me. I didn't show it, but they obliterated me.
Yeah, my guy's big.
He didn't say if I did well. I think I did well, but they didn't say anything. I flew back and I didn't hear anything for 4 weeks.
Oh,
and I'm not somebody that's going to give up, but you know, then okay. I waited for 4 weeks and I said to my girlfriend, okay, I'm going to stop looking at my email. I was looking 5 times at my email to hope for a message from Kingsman.
That's how it be. That's how it be.
And then in week 5, my agent called, you got the part. Like, no fucking way. I mean, it was 2 o'clock. He called me awake. I was running in the room like a girl screaming. I was so happy. This whole journey.
A giant running and screaming. That's amazing, like, man. This is good.
A girl screaming. I was so happy. This whole journey, I told you guys, finally led to a worldwide cinema movie, and it was Kingsman. Not just some movie, it was Kingsman.
That's amazing. I like that movie. I like those movies.
I found out that the day after the casting, they already knew that they wanted me, but 5 weeks after, somebody at Kingsman said, hey, did anyone tell Oliver that he got the part? And he said, no. So they knew the day after I got the part, but they forgot to tell me and my agent. For 5 weeks. I think it's hilarious, and I'm not putting it against them.
At least he got it. At least he got it.
5 weeks for me.
Dang.
Looking at my email like every 5 minutes, and it was one of the best moments in my life. You know, it was such a long journey, and everything I wanted to. Yeah. I'm stumbling at my words because I get these emotions.
I gotta finna shed a tear.
I think about it.
Finna shed a tear with him real quick.
And, sorry guys, I had to take a moment because it was such a crazy journey for me getting into Kingsman. And the story didn't stop there. It continued to Marvel. And if you want to follow that journey, you can subscribe to.
He was on Black Widow. I watched Black Widow twice.
It continued to Marvel. And if you want to follow
that journey, I'm gonna watch that again.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Or go to my Instagram, the Dutch Giant.
Wow. Was he the dad? Is he the dad? Was he this guy? If he was this, no way. He probably was. That dude was tall. Not Kevin Hart. Wow, that's inspiring. Jamie Lee? That's major. Yeah, this guy's an inspiration for real. I'm gonna have to subscribe, man. That inspired me right there, man. That just let you know, man. if you got a dream, you got to continue on. Like, maybe you don't get it in year 1. Maybe you don't get it in year 2. Maybe year 5 come around. But I promise, like, if you don't stop and don't quit, that one moment can change everything. Like, my guy got told no multiple times, but that one yes changed everything. He made it in major movies, and these are movies that I haven't seen. That new Kingsman yet. I need to watch that because I watched the old ones the other day. But I seen Black Widow. But that is major, man. This for everybody. If you chasing your dream, hey, don't stop. Do whatever it takes. Talk to the right people. Talking to the right people is important. Like, thing I liked about his story was he was getting in the ear of the right people. The opportunities came and stuff. They might have went with somebody else or might have forgot or whatever, but he never stopped. He never stopped. And man, this guy's he's already a legend to me, man. But dang, this guy is huge. I would have loved to see him fight like the Great Khali, Big Show, Kane in WWE, but hey, he had other things. But that's made. This is an inspiration right here. I'm definitely gonna check out more on his channel because this inspired me, man. I got dreams and goals out here. I know some of y'all watching got dreams and goals. So hey, don't stop. Don't stop believing. What's the song say? Don't stop believing. Keep going. Keep going. Go get it. Make it happen. Make it happen for yourself. But guys, that's all I have for this video. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations. Shout out to Peter for sending me this link in this video. That's all I have. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.